Hello, my name is Vanessa and welcome to my space. As you can see from the title, today I'll be doing a story time of how I almost got kidnapped with jazz, and I'll also be doing a DIY French calls, romance calls, Spanish calls, whatever it's called, just calls. Yeah. So I know I went MIA on YouTube and you guys missed me a lot. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay to feel things. I missed you guys too. It's mutual. Relax. It's mutual. Anyway, I was MIA for 9 months because I was actually pregnant. I was actually pregnant with content. Yeah, with content, but I didn't have the time and the mental space to release this content. I was in a very, very tough place. Like I was going through tough times.
Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
Anyway, so click that subscribe button because I'm about to give you guys back-to-back content and you don't want to miss it. So also turn on your post notifications so that you'll be notified whenever I drop a new video. While editing, I realized that my microphone messed up and the rest of my clips do not have audios, so I'll be doing a voiceover instead. I'll start with a quick tutorial first, and I'll proceed to give you the gist of the kidnap story while it sets. So things you'll be needing for this tutorial: 1, flexible foam rollers or anything cylindrical that can take heat because you're going to be soaking them in hot water. 2, a hairbrush. 3, any oil of your choice. This is very important as it helps to prevent your curls from tangling. Like this is the holy grail. Step 1, gather a small section of hair and brush it out. Step 2, moisturize the hair with your preferred oil. This step is very essential because it prevents your curls from tangling. So next time you go to get your hair done, ask them to use oil and thank me later. Step 3, the secret to getting the perfect curls is wrapping the hair flat. I don't know how best to explain this to you, so just watch and watch very closely. Although it goes out of frame sometimes, but you still see it, you still get the concept. Also, I've never really seen French curls on bigger or medium sized braids, and the braid extensions are always in a very limited color range, like light brown and black mixed together, mostly color 33, color 27. And I really wanted something different. I don't like tiny braids, and I wanted a ginger-ish color, so I had to do it myself. That's why the braids already look old. Guys, I tried. This hair took me 15 hours plus breaks in between. I went off camera to wrap the rest, and the next step is to soak it in hot water. I'll also not be doing that on camera because it requires you to be very careful since you're working with hot fluid and it will also be messy. So all you have to do is just take one piece and soak it in hot water. Simple as that. This is me drying the curls with a towel after soaking it in hot water. I also used a hairdryer to speed up the process of camera. Next step, which is my favorite, is unraveling the curls. And while you watch me unravel these beautiful curls, I will now give you this story time. This is a very short story and it happened so fast. So I had two options for my IT. Let's say place A, which is in location 1, and place B, which is in location 2. I had gone to place A from home and I already checked the place out. It was nice, and that is where I'm currently doing my IT. Praise be to God, Uber Chata. So it was time to go to place B, and I already know how to go to place B. Wow, look at my calls. Like, just look at this call. It's just so nice, so pretty. So back to the story. It was time to go to place B, and I know how to go to place B from my house, but I really did not know how to get there from place A. Like I knew my way, but I didn't know my way, if you get. So as a smart girl, I put my phone out and checked Google Maps for location. I did all this while waiting for a cab, like outside place A. And while I was standing there, a man came up to me and he touched me.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Number one, I don't like people touching me except we are friends or I really, really, really like you. Number two, from the time he touched my hand, it was like my senses went black now that I think about it. Now that I look back at what happened that day. I realized that the touch was a supposed jazz because why would a man walk up to me and tell me to follow him and I would? Like, girl.
Why would I listen to you?
So after he touched me, he asked me for where I was going, and I told him I was going to place B, and he said that was where he was going to. So he said I should follow him, and I did. So he stopped a bus, and both of us entered. Like throughout the journey, he didn't even talk to me, didn't say anything to me. He was just looking at me, and it happened that there was traffic. So let's say he was supposed to stop at a junction, like we could see the junction from there, but there was traffic. So he said we should we should come down there, like we should stop there. and he told the conductor he paid for both of us, apparently. So when he got down first, and then I was like, "Is this the place?" And he said, "Just follow me." He said, "Just come down and follow me." And the woman, like, there were three women that were sitting down in front of the bus, and when they saw whatever was happening, the woman held my hand, like she held my hand, and she was like, "Where are you going to?" I said, "I don't know." And then she was like, "Do you know that man?" I said, "I don't know." And then the man just continued walking. Like he didn't stop. He just continued going to where he was going. He didn't say anything. He didn't even argue that he knew, and he just continued walking. And then the woman started telling me how the world is evil and the world is bad. And I was just sitting down there oblivious of what's happened. Like I was in shock. Like if these women did not care enough to hold my hand and ask me where I was going to, I would have been toast. Like I would not be here. You probably see help us find Vanessa, justice for Vanessa. Like now that I think of it, this world is very, 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 very wicked. Like,
why is the world so wicked? Why is the heart so evil?
so they asked me for where I was going to, and I gave them the location, and then they gave me directions. I didn't even have, like, I didn't even want to go again. So I just got off at the next bus stop because the woman was willing to like follow me to where I was going to, but I was like, no, it's fine. So I just got off at the next bus stop and just went home. Like, I didn't even tell my dad because if I had told my dad would be like, "That's what I'm telling you. Potako friends are bad." He's just going to justify everything he has been saying. Although I'm not saying it's not because my father asked like I'm the only one kidnappers to see when I go outside. I totally understand, and like I didn't want to tell him because of this sole reason. He would just like say, "You see why I don't like you guys going out, blah 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 blah." Dad, if you're watching this, I really really love you. Thank you for all that you're doing for us. Anyway, I just didn't want to tell him to avoid all these stories, but since that day, like little things give me PTSD. I've had PTSD. Like if I'm walking on the road and a man is walking towards me or walking so close to me, it just irritates me. Like, bro,
I don't know why you're coming. Why are you coming too close to me? Why? Do I know you? Do I fucking know you? Why are you fucking coming fucking close to me?
anyway, this is the end of my story time and the end of this video. This is just me separating the individual braids from the long pickle. I really love the outcome. Tell me what you think about the end result in the comment section. As for me, I love it. I also love the color, but I would love to hear your opinions. Well, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any post. Also, like this video, drop a comment on the type of content you'd love to see from me, and check out my previous story time and express videos which are currently on the screen for your easy access. Once again, thank you for watching and have a great week.